When I started doing capsule wardrobes, I had no idea how popular they would be or how they would change people's lives. To show you these transformations, I invited 15 people to New York City for a one-of-a-kind experience. In this series, you'll meet a diverse group of people from all over the country. We'll show you how we transform their wardrobes and help them unlock the power of effortless style. In episode 6, we're featuring Jim Lotzfeld. Jim lives in Alaska, where he's had a long career as a lobbyist and political strategist. He travels a lot, for work and for play, and this particular capsule was created for a multiple-week trip in Europe. Jim told me he wants to travel as a local and not be seen as an American tourist. Jim's also a very difficult fit. He's 6'5" with a long torso and shorter legs, which makes off-the-rack clothing virtually impossible. So this capsule is all about lightweight garments that travel well, fit in at a Parisian cafe, and fit in a way that is flattering and comfortable.
Because growing up in Alaska, there is a bit of a uniform like everybody has geographically. And Alaskans are very sort of proud of, I don't own a suit, I've never put on a necktie, those things strangle you. There's very few people in society growing up you would see in a suit and tie. But through cinema and other things, I was always sort of drawn to like that polished look, and it was just unavailable generally. And then as I grew older, I decided I was very comfortable in those sorts of clothes. And as you travel the world, clothes are a language. And it's choice that you're gonna make on what language to speak. I'm 6'5". I already get too much attention. When I travel, I like to sort of fit in. It's both fit in and stand out in a good way. You don't necessarily want to stand out but be remembered. Not that he was wearing the loudest outfit in the room, but that guy looks nice. That's the language I want to talk. But I made a choice. Like, I didn't wear jeans. I wore wool trousers. I didn't wear sneakers. I wore brown leather shoes. This sort of started the love affair with clothes, sort of came with the love affair travel.
This is a capsule wardrobe we designed for Jim Lotzfeld. Jim's been a customer for a while. He's a really great guy. He lives in Alaska. And the fun thing about this capsule is he's traveling to Europe for multiple weeks and only wants to bring a carry-on. But he doesn't want to look like an American tourist in Europe. He wants to wear a suit and drink wine at a Parisian cafe. So we needed things that were lightweight, that were wrinkle-free, easy to travel with. This is a fantastic suit for anyone who's looking for something casual that they can wear in the spring and summer. It's a pin cord seersucker, so it's just like a seersucker, but the stripes of the ribs are really, really tight, where you can hardly see the stripes, whereas a classic seersucker is a more obvious stripe. So this one has a natural stretch to it, it's really flexible, and it's cotton, so it's easy to wear, it's casual, and it's very lightweight. What I love about this is, of course, you can wear it as a suit, you can wear a shirt and tie, you can wear it as a casual suit with a polo, but you can also split it up. It's a great sport coat or a great trouser. For example, I'll wear this pant all summer with virtually everything, linen shirts, polo shirts, other jackets. You get a lot of use out of this together and split up. From there, we added 2 linen shirts. Now, linen's not great for traveling, but it's awesome to have on vacation. So we might have to steam it, but it'll get a lot of use out of it during this trip. We did it in this neutral cream color. This is a great shirt to have for summer. We also did a peach color. He's not afraid to wear pink. We actually did a bamboo pink suit for him years ago. Another suit that's really great for traveling, this is a tropical wool with a little bit of stretch. Now this one will hardly wrinkle at all, so you can really just ball it up and the wrinkles fall right out. Wool often gets a bad rep for being hot or scratchy, but a tropical wool can be super, super lightweight and breathes really well. It's one of the best fabrics for hot and humid temperatures. From there, we added a jacket with a little bit more texture. This is a wool silk linen in forest green. So you can see we have a cream, brown, earth tone color palette. The greens tone it down, make it a little bit darker, good for nightlife, good for going out. And the pinks and the beiges elevate it, good for daytime and summer. Next up, we had a hopsack trouser. So this is a pant, again, hopsack is a wrinkle-free fabric. The wrinkles really fall right out and breathes really well. I really love this color because it's a mix between gray and brown, almost a bronze color. That makes it super versatile as a trouser. Next up, this is our Hamilton Performance crew neck sweatshirt. So it's like a classic sweatshirt, but it's a little bit higher quality fabric. It's just super comfortable. So you can wear this on the plane, You can be chilling in the hotel with this on, and the color really pops and elevates the look, gives it a little more style, a little more panache. Next up, we had to do a shacket. So this is a stretch wool shacket. It's got a little bit of elastane for stretch, but it's mostly wool. It's fully online. This will breathe really well. The shacket is a piece that can be dressed up or dressed down. The other thing about Jim is he's a difficult fit. You can hardly buy anything off the rack. He's 6'5" with a really long torso and shorter legs. So we need to make his tops longer and we need to make his trousers shorter, including a shorter rise and a shorter inseam. So even with knits that are hard to find, we have to cut his knits long, and polo shirts are really hard to find. So what we do is we make a custom shirt out of a jersey knit fabric. It's almost like a take on a polo shirt. This has a camp collar and patched chest pockets, so it's almost like a Cuban shirt, great for vacation. Next up, we have a pink Bengal stripe shirt. So this is a little bit more fun, great for the suits, great for the sport coats, but also just wear an open collar with any of the trousers. And we did a forest green trouser. This is a version of Fresco, which is great for travel. It's an anti-wrinkle and a very breathable fabric. And last but not least, we did a hoodie. This is a fine merino hoodie. Merino wool, again, is the original performance fabric. It's really good for breathing, wicking away moisture, and it's really good for travel as well. So I needed a couple pieces that were comfortable for being on the plane, for being in the hotel. Sometimes at vacation, you're just chilling. So the key here is all these pieces can be mixed and matched no matter what he's doing. He's going to a cafe, he's going to dinner, he's going to a show, the theater, or he's just chilling in the hotel, or he's bouncing around between countries. I hope Jim gets a lot of use out of this during his trip and, of course, when he gets home.
All of it was in my comfort zone, but I did something that I typically don't do. I have strong opinions. It's usually my relationship with Dan is I need a flannel suit to wear in Alaska. It's cold. You know, I start telling him what I want and he sends me some fabric so we pick it out. This, I did something completely different. I said, this is what I want to do. You pick out the colors. So for the first time ever, I let someone else dress me. And I think it turned out really well. I think he got it. All the tones are definitely feel summery and European and understated, but it'll all flow together. And you know, you won't spend a lot of time in the closet thinking about it. Just grab shirt, pants, jacket. Do I need a jacket? Not need a jacket. Ready to rock and roll.